Hello, I'm Jason Storm from Car Consulting Australia, and in this video I'm going to be talking about HSV and their plans and their lineup for 2018. Now, those of you in Australia that are watching this, which are probably most of you, you will know who HSV is. They've been around for many years. They've been mainly known for modifying Commodore-based cars, putting more power into them, body kits, interiors, etc. But the Commodore has now the Australian built Commodore is now ended. They're not going to really be continuing with the Commodore at the moment, at least. The current Commodore base, the ZB, just doesn't look like it's going to be going through the HSV facility to get any modifications at this point. But what they will be doing, in terms of modification anyway, will be the Colorado Sports Cat and Sports Cat Plus, which is no real engine modifications, but it's more of a body kit, interior, chassis, and that's pretty much what it is. And it's more like what HSV used to do in the 90s, where it's probably more of a Colorado by HSV than a HSV Colorado. You know what they used to do years ago? That's pretty much what they're doing now. I'm not going to go into the details in this video. If you want details on that, let me know. I'll make a video just down in the comments down below. With the Sports Cat and Sports Cat Plus, I believe HSV are going to be starting production on those cars very early in 2018. So if you would like one of those, I'm pretty sure you can get them pretty early on next year. But other than that, they're not really going to be modifying cars. What they will be doing, however, is actually importing cars, converting them to right-hand drive, and then selling them. Now, the cars they will be doing this to will be the Chevrolet Silverado, the Chevrolet Camaro. They're currently looking into doing the Camaro ZL1, but that's a bit on hold, iffy. Emissions is apparently an issue there, and if they can get it emissions compliant, it's going to cost a lot of money, but more on that in a second. The Silverado, obviously, big truck, that's going to be interesting. The Camaro, though, that is, I think, post-Commodore era. I think they really needed to get this Camaro done, and luckily they have. I knew they would probably convert the Camaro, but it was going to come probably 2019 or so, but luckily the Camaro will be coming in probably around about July 2018. Price is yet to be confirmed, but the chances are before July these Camaros are probably going to be sold out. So if you're really looking for a Camaro and you're going to be, if you have $100,000 to spend, chances are you should probably just go to a dealer and try to order one. Estimates is probably around that $85,000-ish mark, but it'll probably sell out in 2018. But keep in mind, both the Silverado and the Camaro are being converted here in Australia by HSV. They're coming as a left-hand drive car, then converted. But even though you do hear some scary things with conversions from left-hand to right-hand drive, I do believe that HSV's conversion is being properly approved by Chevrolet, and it's all to a factory quality. Now, as for the ZL1, that is, for those of you that don't know, the ZL1 Camaro is a supercharged version, more hotted up version of the normal Camaro. Now, yes, they can convert that to right-hand drive, and it's going to be reasonably easy and straightforward. Most things carry over from the other Camaro, the base model that they're going to be doing. But due to emissions between the US and Australia, it's going to be a little bit harder, and it's going to cost HSV a lot of money at the moment to get the car emissions compliant. But hopefully they still manage to get it across the line, because I think post Commodore era, HSV really need to add to their lineup, I think, and I think the ZL1 can do that and give it a bit more punch to the lineup. So even if they just sort of break even, just from a publicity point of view, I think having the ZL1 is going to be a good thing if they can get it through. Another thing I like about the Silverado and the Camaro is the fact that HSV are bringing these cars in and just converting them. They're not modifying, they're not changing to HSV badges or anything like that. They're keeping the Chevrolet badges on them and everything. And that sort of brings me on to my next little topic here for HSV in 2018. And that is the fact that you'll notice that some of the HSV dealers will be now converting to Chevrolet dealers. And don't be confused by that in saying that there won't be any more HSV dealers, because that's not what I'm saying. I believe that HSV dealers will be adding Chevrolet to their dealers. That it's not going to be converting all the HSV dealers to Chevrolet dealers, as far as I'm aware. It's just adding Chevrolet as well. But that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want me to do a bit of a deep dive on some of these cars, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try and get to it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Remember, our job at Car Consulting Australia is to help you in the buying of your next car, whether that be from the initial stage of choosing it, to finding it, to finance, anything in the buying of your next car. Don't hesitate to contact us on the details on your screen now.